welcome to the races this week. February week 3, the weekly challenge, which ends on February 19th, 2026. Don't forget it's Valentine's Day this week. And so for the first race is the World Touring Car 700. And for this race, the race was interesting because it started to rain, so I had to change my tires twice and get gas once, so keep track of that. I had to also change my fuel level to 6 just to make sure I didn't have to pit often. So that's that. Hyundai Elantra, that was a lot of fun, a one-make car, and it's near Nürburgring, so just keep track of the curves, don't lose it, and you should be fine. World Rally Challenge, dirt racing, yuck, but my car was great, so I did very well with that one. K-Cup Challenge was fun, and my car, I think, was fairly well balanced for this race, so I won it at the last curve. So keep track of that and just make sure you race hard. And the Sunday Cup, I used the car I hadn't driven before, and that was a lot of fun. So anyway, this week should be fun. Happy Valentine's Day. Get some flowers or whatever you do, chocolates, out to dinner. We already went out to dinner, actually. We're going to go check out a jazz club, a jazz night out. I don't know, my wife got that for me. But gifts are coming. Amazon is cool. Bye, everybody. All right, racers, I used the Nissan GT-R 17 for the 5th race, which is the World Touring Car 700. Awesome car. It worked out. I needed to come in for fuel. One time I left my fuel at 6 because I didn't want to come in any more than 2 times for fuel, but I did have to come in to change my tires to intermediate tires because it started to rain, and then I had to change them one more time just before the last lap because my tires were getting used up. But here's all the settings, special settings for this race, because you'll notice here the output adjustment and power restrictor so that we can be under the 700. But there it is. This car really did it. And even with 2 pit stops, I was able to get it done. No problem. Use it and win it. Alright, racers, we're at the weekly challenge. World Touring Car 700. This is the 5th race. This is the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. And of course, this is my first race of the day, of the week. And the one thing I want to double check here is, sorry about that, is my fuel. Alright, so I got my fuel level at 6 to see if I can limit the amount of stops I make. This is an 8-lap race. I'm using VR2, so I need to check my fuel level because I won't get a message on my display. Get out of my way, dude. Doing good so far. With the VR, you can check around the cockpit, check around the cars, and the control just seems so much better because I can actually see the turns coming up. I can see where I'm at. For me, it just seems like I have more control of the car. A lot more realistic. Whoa. Past that group. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna stop, get some gas and intermediate tires because it looks like the rain's coming. I don't want to get caught with any issues here on my last 4 laps. I'm 23 seconds ahead. Now I can tell how far I am. With VR too, you don't really have the full display. So this is my first experience in VR 2 with little rain and little darkness, so the headlights and the rain, although I don't really see the rain. I mean, it's not raining that hard right now, but with the VR2, the feeling is pretty cool. I just don't know if my tires are going to hold up for 4 laps. And I have no idea how far ahead I am. I'm in first place. Alright, racers, I have to stop for tires because there's no way in the rain I'm going to be able to finagle this, so I gotta get me some tires. I'm okay with fuel. I just got 1 more lap to go, so hopefully they don't pass me up. Oh, I'm a minute ahead, so I didn't even realize how far I am ahead, which is good. So my calculation should be okay, and I should be able to finish this race. So let me get some tires. If I come out second, I'll show you guys. Otherwise, I'll hopefully see you all when I get my trophy. Alright, y'all, final lap. Last curve, first place. Almost lapped that dude. But there it is. First place. Where's my trophy? So I finished a minute and 22 ahead. There it is. Alright, racers, the Elantra NTC94, this is all you can use for the Nürburgring special race, race number 4 for the weekly challenge. And here is my car. And the settings I use for this, I use medium tires. And check out the settings for Nürburgring. You want to make sure you got as much control as possible. And downforce, the car handled pretty well. It was a little bit loose, but for the most part, it did really well. And I came in first. And let me tell you, VR2 is amazing. So anyway, that was it. This is my car. Alright, y'all, good luck. Alright, racers, this is Nürburgring special race. Hyundais. And it appears it's going to be a night race. Oh, hell. This is amazing in VR2, guys, by the way. It's a one-lap race, so... Oh, the sun's coming up. That was the evening. Evening's over. See the cars behind me. I love this setting. I swear this makes you feel like you're really racing. I've only been in the passenger side of a stock car one time. So I guess I did experience some speed, which at that time was like amazing. My guts, since we were just going on an oval, my guts were like pushed up against the door. So at least I had a little bit of an experience. All right, y'all, final turns. And I believe I'm way ahead. With VR2, this race is a lot of fun. It wasn't nighttime, just in the beginning it was, but anyway, first place. That was fun. Uh, 20 seconds ahead, not bad. Where's my trophy? Alright racers, I used the Focus GRB rally car for the third race of the weekly challenge, which is the World Rally Challenge, and dirt race. There's the car, and you'll see it while I'm driving, hopefully with the VR. I took a little tour of the car, the inside at the end. But here are the settings. So of course the dirt track. Use these settings, which will help you to keep control of the car, and most importantly, you got the downforce here. Most importantly is the manual adjustment. The manual adjustment will help you through the dirt tracks because you got to keep those RPMs up high with the car on second, third, and fourth. Going back and forth, but there it is. Check out those settings and this car, and you'll be fine. Good luck, guys. All right, racers, this is the third race of the weekly challenge, World Rally Challenge, Colorado Springs Lake, and dirt track. Yuck. Anyway, let's see how this goes. fan of dirt tracks. Alright racers, this is my last couple of turns. I think I'm very far ahead, and I just wanted to take a look at this car, see if you all can see. Passenger side, my skinny green legs, but with VR, it's pretty cool. So I'm looking at the controls down there. I don't know what those are. I got, it looks like a handbrake and stuff, but pretty cool. Anyway, first place with this car is good, even if it's dirt racing, which I don't like. But first place, yes. Cool. There I am. Alright, for the K-Cup challenge, I used a Daihatsu Copen 02, which you see here. I believe you say Copen. Anyway, the race was fun. I won it in the last turn, so I don't know, you may want to use a different car. This was a lot of fun though. But here are the settings. Had to use a power restrictor to get it under 400. But this car is all suited up with the bore, stroke, engine balance, polish ports, high lift camshaft, anyway, all that stuff. So go ahead and use those settings and just race fast and you'll be fine. Alright racers, this is the race. K-Cup challenge. Sorry about that. Anyway, here I go. 14th place. Alright, y'all, final lap. I'm in 3rd place. I got the leaders in front of me. Here I go. I'm gonna make my pass right about now. There it is. 2nd place. Got him. A little too close to the fence. And there I am. 1st place. Where's my trophy? That was close with my Copen 02. First place. Alright racers, I used the Mazda Roadster NRA ND22 for the first race of the Sunday Cup, and it was a lot of fun. Convertible, so I was able to take you guys on a little tour of the fun in the sun. But here are the settings in case you're interested. I hadn't driven this car before, so I got one with 0 miles and no special setups. Pretty much stock. So for the weekly challenge, when they have suggested performance points, get something higher and just enjoy the ride. So anyway, good luck, y'all. Alright racers, this is the first race of the weekly challenge, Sunday Cup Classic Tsukuba Circuit, 3 laps, and let's try this car that I haven't driven before. Oh good, it's going to be a nice clear sight. And if you notice, we can see everything with this car. So anyway, I'll keep you guys posted what happens. I'm just going to enjoy this drive and this car and hopefully not get into any accidents. Final lap of this race, final turn, and it's a lot of fun. That was cool. First place. Where's my trophy? There it is. Easy race. Right, racers, I hope you enjoy Gran Turismo 7 as much as I do. But subscribe and hit your likes and comment as much as you can so I can help you out with any new stuff that comes up or any ideas or tips you might need. I'm getting a lot better at this, so I have about 500 cars and I have finished almost all the races, I believe all the races, and this is too cool. And I've watched this like 5 times, the beginning part. Anyway, subscribe, enjoy, leave your comments.